Hello and welcome to CineStuff. Today we're talking about this book, and it's one of my favorites about lighting and cinematography. So let's begin the review with talking about the book cover. The book cover has these two really nice compositions that you could tell the whole story in just one image, with of course the help of lighting. Now, going to the title of the book, which to be honest is not the best title, it reads Motion Picture and Video Lighting for Cinematographers, Gaffers and Lighting Technicians. So it's definitely not the catchiest book title, but on the other hand, it does a great job in making it completely obvious what the author is going to talk about all throughout this book. This is the third edition of this book, which means it's up to date, actually up until 2019, because this is published in 2019, which makes it a fairly recent book containing up-to-date material. The book's author is Blain, who worked on numerous Hollywood sets in the capacity of a director, cinematographer, and also worked in the camera department. It's also worth mentioning that he's not only the author of this book, but all these other ones. Now, let's start with the contents of the book. He starts off the book with a brief history of lighting and how it was introduced to cinema and film. All the way from the beginning, when they introduced the first lighting fixture into a film set, up until the LED era, where you have all these RGB LED lights that we're working with these days. And from there, he starts giving you an in-depth look on each lighting fixture and how to use them, and the difference between the qualities of light that each lighting fixture has. He talks about the power draw and the wattage of these lights and how to use them on set effectively. And he doesn't only give you the technical information in terms of how to deal with stuff electrically, but he actually explains from a gaffer's perspective or a cinematographer's perspective how you can make tons of different lighting setups from these lighting fixtures and how you can use them on an actual film set. And he presents all of this information by including a lot of behind the scenes pictures and lighting diagrams and some reference shots to explain exactly what he means. And he shows you how the final product or shot looked like in the film. The really nice, humble thing about this book is that it doesn't only include big scale lighting setups that are only from Hollywood movies, but it also shows you how you could use these setups from big scale movies and basically simplify them to use them in your own shoots. So whether you're a novice lighting technician or a cinematographer, you're definitely going to get something out of this book. And if you're interested in a lot of technical mumbo jumbo, if you're one of the geeks of cinematography and lighting and electricity and all of that, well, you have tons of that too. He talks about color renditioning and color accuracy, and he also talks about power usage and power draw and wattage and how to calculate it in order to not cause a safety hazard or a fire and trip off the switches. And it even has a whole chapter dedicated to the grip department. This is because our work as cinematographers always leaks down to the grip department. He even goes the extra mile by showing the standard set operations that go on between the lighting, camera and grip crew to give us a solid idea about how all these skills and techniques flow together within a well-oiled crew. So make sure you read this book. For more on lighting, watch these videos, and until next time, CineStuff out.